Hello there and welcome back. In this video, we are going to take a look at how you can use a Passbolt module to interact with your Passbolt instance. And basically, that's the idea today. So what I would like to show you here is the following. We are going to create a folder and a virtual environment as usual. So mkdir Passbolt, and we are going to navigate here and create a virtual env PyPass, and we are going to activate PyPass and source and then pip install PyPassbolt. So once the installation is complete, we can open up our NeoVim editor. And what I would like to do is to create a new file. And we are going to call this config.json. So for the config.json, we are going to have to create a JSON file. And this JSON file should look like the following. What happened? So basically, what we have to do is to create 3 keys. And this is the second one. And let's say we don't need the third one. We are going to use environment variable for it. So what we have to do is to tell where to connect, which is going to be the base URL. And in our case, HTTPS CentOS 9. And we're going to have to create the private key, which is going to be acquired by GNU-sed. So let's go ahead and save it. And let's create a new window. And we have to use brew install. And GNU-sed is going to be the utility that we want to install. And once we have it, we have to go ahead and grab from the profile our private key. Yes, I want to download it. And then what we can do is to use the following command to pull out the information. Here is the actual command. So this is going to be called. And what we have to do is to point it to our downloads Passbolt private .asc. And why is it not looking like it should be looking? Anyway, we can solve it differently as well. What we have to do is to SSH into the CentOS 9 machine and call the sed command. This is from the previous video, and we have to copy this content up until the very last new line character. And if we have it, we can paste it. And it seems like we have to be a little bit cautious. Yeah, we have the config.json. And why is it not looking like it's supposed to? So yeah, we have it here. And let's just use vi to edit it. So config.json. We have the base URL, we have the private key, and it's not going to show us. Edit, not edit. Vim. Oh, it's not working either. Okay, now let's do it differently. So what I would like to do is to go ahead in my coding folder and let's do it this way. So we have the Passbolt, we have the config.json, and we have the text edit. And here, the only thing that I want to do is to put a quote here and save it. So now, if everything goes well, I should be able to open up Python shell and import JSON and use the JSON that loads. So with open config.json as J file, and we use the JSON that loads J file that read, and it's a valid JSON document, so we should be able to proceed. And let's leave the CentOS machine alone, go back to NeoVim. Here we are in the Passbolt, and let's call this demo.py. So inside the demo.py, what we have to do is the following. From Passbolt, we have to import the Passbolt API class, and we import JSON and the OS module, and with open dict, not dict, but config.json as J file. We store this in the config, so JSON that loads and J file that read. Or we could also do this the following way: config equals JSON.load and J file. That's basically the same thing, and we want to use the config braces pass phrase equals to os.getenv default pass. And now we can create our client. This is going to come from the Passbolt API, and the dict config is equal to the config. And after that, we can use the client that get resources. All right, I have saved it. I'm here in my virtual environment. I would like to run it. And now we have the same issue as if you remember last time with the Ansible playbook. So what has to be done here is to basically edit this file, or just simply make sure that our file is, or the verification, so to speak, is not going to happen on the SSL certificate. So in order to, let's say, disable it, what we have to do is to go here and say that verify is false. And then, oh, we can remove this line. Okay, then we can run our code. Oh, now it seems like I have to source my zshn file, and once it was sourced, I was able to pull out the resources. So this is how we can basically connect to our Passbolt instance with the PyPassbolt module. However, if we check here in the example.py, what I don't know, find like lacking is how this whole example is like structured or done. And I'm planning to have like a video where I'm using more, I don't know, rather better structured or easier to use resource to demonstrate you how you can use this. So here you see described how you can create a new resource, how you can access different aspects of that new resource. This is basically the the way to get the resource that you want, which is, I don't know, a bit interesting, because why would you have to get all the resources just to find the one you are looking for? So maybe there is a more efficient or easier way to do this. But for now, that was all I wanted to show you. Let me know what you think of this video. See you in the next one.